Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cindy and I am the budgeting nurse. Today I'm going to be stuffing my long-term savings and my short-term savings. And I did that backwards, sorry. I'm still pretty out of it, you guys. If you guys didn't catch my last video, me and my fiance got really sick with COVID. And yeah, in short terms, we were dying. We were dying. More her than me, but yeah, I'm still a little sick. Not sure if you guys can hear it in my voice, but I'm still a little sick and a little nasally. I'm sorry. But I do want to get these videos out there, so we are going to work with what we got. All right, so today, let's count the money and start stuffing. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 325 is what we're going to be stuffing today. And I have some updates for you guys on life in general. Life in general, you guys. All right, Sway is going to be getting $40. So here's 20, 40. So Sway now has 500 in the bank. 600, 700, 800, 900, 20, 40. 940, and I actually took him to buy some clothes. So I believe I'm going to be taking some money out of here to make up for that. So car registration is not going to get anything because this is already fully funded for November. Car insurance is going to get $50. So here's 20, 40, 45, 50. So I have an update on my job, you guys. I didn't put in my 2 weeks. But let me tell you guys why I didn't, and I might still. So car insurance now has 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. Okay, so my supervisor said, hey, would it be okay if you train somebody? And I was like, sure, why not? I'm over here thinking, yes, we finally got an extra nurse to help out because we're so busy. I'm sorry, you guys, there's an ambulance passing by, or a fire truck. And I was like, yes, because I was like, finally, we got somebody to help out because we're so busy, Christmas is going to get $30. So I was more than happy to train her, right? Sorry, you guys, my uncle's getting home. Not sure if you guys can hear him in the background. But he is pretty loud. So Christmas now has 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So, oh my God, sorry, you guys. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I go and I start training this girl, right? It's cool. I don't mind training people. I don't mind helping people out, I really don't mind. This girl was really nice, really nice. I liked her, And then I go and ask her, like, okay, so which section did they hire you for? Vacation's getting $20, so vacation now has 40. And she goes, oh, they hired me for the peninsula. You guys, I swear my face did not hide it because the peninsula is mine. I was like, I'm the peninsula. And she looks at me, she goes, oh, I don't know. That's what they said. And I was like, excuse me? Now, if you guys don't know, my job is having me do the job of 2 nurses right now. I'm doing San Francisco and the peninsula. And they're supposed to be hiring somebody for San Francisco. And when I had asked her, I was like, oh, they better not try to put me in San Francisco because I already told them straight up I didn't want San Francisco. I'm from San Francisco and I do not like driving there, nor the parking. There's no parking in the city. I was like, if they try to put me in San Francisco, I'm for sure putting in my 2 weeks. I was so heated. And it was like maybe 2 days that I was like, I mean, I trained her. I wasn't mean about it because it's not her fault, you know. Investing is going to get $25. It's not her fault, you know, and they just hired her. So I was like, you know, I'm going to try to get her to stay because, you know, I don't know, why not? Especially if I'm going to be quitting, I want somebody to be there in my spot, right? Investing now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95. I'm going to be investing this soon. So, like, I trained her. Everything was really nice. You know, I told her, you know, if you need any help or anything, I'm always available. And she said, thank you. But I was a little, like, heated. I was like, why? Why would they hire somebody for my section? And I was telling my fiance, I was like, either they're going to fire me or they're going to promote me. And I highly doubt they're promoting me. And she goes, no, they can't fire you. They really need you. And you're one of the best nurses they have. And I was like, no. Why would they hire somebody from my spot, right? Like, it's... You guys, has that ever happened to anybody? Home. Oh, home. I didn't even schedule it. I put anything in it, but home has 20, 40, 60, 65. So then on the third day when I'm like training her, I was like, oh, so do you know when you're working? And she goes, yeah, I start next week. And I was like, ah. It makes sense. She's working on the weeks that I'm not working. So as you guys know, my schedule is I work 7 days on, 7 days off. So I work 2 weeks out of the month. And the weeks that I don't work, they didn't have a peninsula nurse. And I don't know why I didn't think of it. So they hired her for the weeks that I'm not working. Now, mind you, I was still pretty mad because I was like, dude, our like us on our weeks, like we're still struggling really bad because not only is the San Jose nurse a flake, like she's constantly calling off. There is no San Francisco nurse and I'm in the middle basically covering all three. But they decided to hire somebody for the other weeks. And I was like, you know what, it's fine, it's whatever, okay. So, you know, she's on her own now and everything. But I was really mad at the fact that, one, I thought they had hired somebody for my position, but obviously it's not my position, which is okay. But they hired somebody for the weeks that doesn't really need people. They don't really need nurses because, I don't know. I just feel like their weeks are just so not, it could be the triage nurses that aren't doing their job properly, but I don't know. I just feel like their weeks aren't as busy as ours. And two, I've been like struggling because like I'm having to go all the way to San Jose. I'm having to go all the way to like the peninsula and I'm doing San Francisco too. I'm like, dude, it's a lot. So to keep me happy, one of my triage nurses goes, no, I heard they hired a San Francisco nurse already. They're just waiting to train her. And I was like, okay, good. Like, good, you know. Emergency fund is going to get $20. I was like, good. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, should I wait to see if they really hire a San Francisco nurse? Or should I put in my 2 weeks to kind of get the ball rolling? Emergency fund now has 100, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I wasn't quite sure, but I told my fiance, I was like, I'm going to stick it out a little longer. And if not, then I'm either going to cut my hours or I'm really going to give in my 2 weeks because I really can't do it. I'm really cutting myself thin here. And it's too much. Like, I feel like they're taking advantage of me because having 9 calls a night, it's a lot. It's a lot. And not to mention you're working 7 days straight. You really don't have any breaks in between. It's all straight 7 days. And not only that, like, I'm in school, I'm doing my Etsy, I'm a full-time mom. Like, there's other things that I gotta like focus on, right? And I feel like what made it even worse, you guys, last week I was working and then I didn't realize, okay, so remember I told you guys that life hit me with a 1-2 punch and I totally didn't see it coming. Well, I said it because I got COVID. And then I ended up getting about 15 orders on my Etsy. I'm not complaining, but at the time that I got those 15 orders, I realized I ran out of envelopes. I didn't have envelopes to fulfill these 15 orders. And I was like, oh my God. So I contacted my supplier and I told her, like, hey, can you ship these out like ASAP? She ships them out and says, yes, they will get there by the 15th of February. And I said, okay, that's cool. You know, I'll have time to make these orders. Well, I don't know what happened, but the shipment was delayed. And I was like, oh my God, not right now, you guys, not right now. So the shipment was delayed. So that was that. I got the 15 orders. My shipment was delayed on my envelopes. I got COVID. And then I didn't even realize that last week, the week that I worked, the week that I had COVID, and the week that I ran out of my envelopes and was stressing, I had midterms that I hadn't even studied for. I literally didn't even realize I was already midways, that I was at midterms. And I told my fiance, I was like, oh my God, I got midterms this week and I didn't even know. And she goes, what do you mean you didn't know? I was like, no. Normally, like, I look ahead and I realize, you know, okay, this week is midterms. I've been so busy. I've been doing everything. And I've been so tired from work that I didn't even realize I had midterms. So I feel like everything came crashing all at once and I was so stressed. And I feel like that kind of helped COVID kind of take over my body, because I was dead. I was done. I was ready to throw in the towel. I was like, I don't know what to do. Luckily, we got through it, you guys. We got through it. I ended up ordering envelopes on Amazon. Pretty pricey, but I did it. I was like, you know, just to make the customer happy. I had to really cram for these midterms and I didn't do so well. I normally get 90 and above. My midterm I got in the 80s and I'm not too happy about it, but you know what? Like, for me not knowing that I had midterms, I think that's still okay, right? Sorry guys, my camera cut off. So, yeah, so I mean, in the 80s is okay. But, yeah. Okay, savings. Did I put anything in savings? I don't think I did. Savings is going to get $20. So savings now has $20, $40, $60, and $80. But yeah, that's basically not all of what hit me, but that's pretty much... Okay, so that's some of the stuff that hit me last week, you guys. I don't know. I was literally everywhere. So MMO is going to get $20. Yeah, so I felt like life was trying to teach me a lesson. MMO has 100, 120, 125, 130, 135. Because everything came all at once and I was like, is life testing me? Is life wanting to see if I can make it through whatever? Because I'm at the point where I'm about to tell life, like, no, you win. You totally win. That is it. I can't do it. You win. You win. I'm done. You win. But I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. And now this week I'm more chillaxed. But I'm still trying to recover because I feel like with everything that hit me, I didn't have a chance to really relax and, you know, recover and everything. So, all right. So car maintenance is going to get $20. Car maintenance now has 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. So 264, which is not bad. I'm gonna need an oil change soon because they've been really working my miles. Couponing is going to get $20. So couponing now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95. Laundry is going to get $20, and I will be doing laundry tomorrow because, oh, maybe not tomorrow. Oh, maybe Sunday or Monday. Because I totally forgot. My mom wants to take the kids to Disney on Ice tomorrow. And we're going to go. All like... out of nowhere, my mom calls me and says, I want to take the kids to Disney on Ice tomorrow. Let's go. And I'm like, okay, let's go. So we bought the tickets and we are ready to go for tomorrow. Momo and Demon is gonna get $20, and I only have 5s left, but 5, 10, 15, 20. And Momo and Demon now have 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. What did it say? 500? I think 5, 5, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 5, 5, 10. Yeah, 5, 10. So what I was going to say about this one, you guys, remember I kept saying that I needed to get my cat fixed? Well, I found this place that was going to do it, because we were calling around all the veterinarians and all the hospitals around here. We were like, how much would it be to fix a cat? And they're like, how old is the cat? And I was like, 3 years old. And they're like, it'll be about $900. And I was like, $900? Is that really at the rate? So we were asking around. I think the cheapest one we found was $600. And I was like, oh, I guess we could pay it. So then we went to go visit my fiance's sister. And her sister was like, no, girl, go to Humane Society. They charge $50. And I was like, what? She goes, yeah. She goes, make an appointment and they'll charge $50. So we made an appointment. The only problem is the appointment's all the way out until April. But I was like, you know what? That's fine. I'll pay $50. I'll wait a month or so, since I've been waiting this long anyways. And we'll pay the $50. So we have his appointment set. And we are only going to pay $50. Giveaways is not going to get anything today, but giveaways has 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 190. And you guys, I'm almost to 500 subscribers. I feel like I got stuck at 460, but as soon as we hit 500, I will be distributing that money. Buffer is going to get $20, so 5, 10, 15, and 20, the last 20 that are here. And Buffer now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10. So 110. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm still not feeling 100%. And I'm so sorry about that. I just wanted to get these videos done. All right, you guys. So that is it for my video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.